Almost all associations have members elect the directors who sit on the board. It's a good idea for all candidates to have an opportunity to meet the owners and present their qualifications and platforms. Some associations have one or more candidate forum meetings. Others allow the candidates to present information at the beginning of the annual meeting. Many associations publish candidate resumes prior to the annual meeting. Chapter 10B of the Montgomery County Code requires all associations to list candidates alphabetically and to show no preference. Many documents call for the appointment of inspectors of election from the owners present at the meeting. Naturally, no one should be an inspector who has an interest in the election results, such as candidates, candidate spouses, current officers, or directors. The inspectors should be neutral and fair. Inspectors can be given the task of merely observing, or they can help with the process. In some associations, the inspectors conduct the entire ballot collection and vote counting process. The next step is taking the vote. Some associations have the inspectors take the ballots from each person or from the person at the end of each row. Others require voters to deposit ballots in a ballot box, which is passed around or found at a particular location. The process should be quick and secure. Several methods of vote tabulation are available. These methods range from basic computation by hand to sophisticated calculators to computerized tabulation using barcodes. Accuracy is important. However, the association should set procedures beforehand and make sure the individuals involved understand their tasks no matter what method it uses. More than one person should be involved in the counting. All votes except those on minor or procedural issues should be recorded on a written ballot. The ballot form need not be complicated. It only needs to set forth clearly what or whom the owners are voting for or against. Chapter 10B of the Montgomery County Code requires all associations to use directed proxies rather than general proxies for the election of directors. Directed proxies bind the proxy holder to specific terms, allowing the proxy giver to control the vote. A directed proxy identifies the candidates for whom it is to be voted. If a general proxy ballot is used, the code states it may be used only to help establish a quorum and for other business of the meeting, but not for the election of directors. The ballots, proxies, and tabulation sheets used during the election are the official election records of the association. These records should be maintained by the association for the longest term granted in the election. So, for example, if one or more directors were elected for a 3-year term, the records should be kept for 3 years. If the entire board is elected each year for a 1-year term, records need only be kept for that year. Because the Board of Directors conducts virtually all of the business of the association, the integrity of an election is extremely important. Any director seated in error is not properly elected, and any decisions of a board containing one or more such directors are subject to challenge.